Right click and paste. In the comments.
Paste.
Yeah. And you said that's attendance. That's cool. Go on the main screen again to the shield and that. You try to press it there. You try to press it there. You try to press enter. You might want to press enter, you know. Look, click on this. You press enter. Alright, cool. That work. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's hit this. Minimize everything. And that. All right, Shalom. If you can hear me clearly, give me a 1 or a con. This is I.S.U.P.K UK, Officer Karafia from the UK school. Today is a history class. Every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, we have classes 7 to 9. That's Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 9. And that is at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. B394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. So put that in sat nav, B18 5PW. And you can't miss the school, man. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 7 to 9. Monday is the history class, which we're going into today. Wednesday is the law class. Blacks and Hispanics, we have laws that we must keep, man. And because we broke them laws, the Lord put us in Handsworth, Hockley, you know what I mean, Tottenham, Marseille, Bronx, Brooklyn, Portmore, in every ghetto all over the world. Because why? We didn't keep the commandments, man. And guess what? At the I.S.U.P.K, we teach them same commandments. Them same commandments what got us in this predicament that we're in. We teach them commandments, man. Guess how much for free, man? Free of charge. You don't have to, all you gotta do is turn up, just come through the door, get patted down, you know what I mean, sit in the class and learn the law, man. And that way you're gonna have to die of what? High blood pressure. You don't have to suffer diseases that people suffer because they don't keep the laws, man. And we teach you here for free. Every Thursday, scripture breakdown class, you know what I mean, hosted by Captain Mashak Mayam himself. You know what I mean? Make sure you come down to that. Class is mandatory. You know what I mean? Any question, you bring it to that class. It's called a scripture breakdown class for a reason. So any scripture you need breaking down, bring it, man. You read the Bible and you think, the white man can be saved. You got to bring that scripture to the scripture breakdown class. We'll break it down for you. You read the Bible and you think that you need to get water baptized. You know, you read it if it says water, no problem. All you got to do is bring it to the Wednesday, Thursday class, man. You read the Bible and you think, the woman's equal to the man, and she gets equal say because what? Because of Ruth the Moabite test or something. All you got to do is bring it to Thursday. And that with that, we're gonna get into also at classes in America as well. What's that? Midnight till 2. Every Monday, 2 a.m. after midnight till 4 is the Girl by Commanding General GEN.YAHANNA. So make sure you watch that also. It is late. If you can't stay awake, watch it the following day. And that's at blogtalk.radio. And type in Commanding General GEN.YAHANNA. You can watch the whole show, man. You can watch on YouTube too, LA. That's cool. That's fine. Listen, give me the go on Google, get me the UK gun laws. Again, as this being a history class, we do all types of history, biblical history and even regular history as well. So we're going to go into everyone knows in the UK, guns are illegal. You know what I mean? So we're going to go into the law of, when they were illegal and, why they were illegal as well. Best to Google it, Any questions, any question on any topic, just make sure you type them in, all right?
The firearms policy from the UK.
That's the one. That's the one I believe. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, shalom to Janelle Campbell, shalom to Mingo Johnson. Let me see what else on here. Go on.
In the United Kingdom, access by the general public to firearms is tightly controlled by law.
So again, in countries like America and other countries as well, they're allowed to have guns. In the UK, no one can have guns. Even your policemen cannot have guns. The only people that can have guns is armed response. That's a type of police force. Like, for instance, if police got a call that a man got a gun, the regular police won't come to it. They'll call the armed response. Just like, for instance, if police got a call that there's a bomb, the regular police would not respond to that. they're called the bomb squad. And likewise with guns also. In the UK, the gun laws are strongly controlled. We done?
Which is much more restrictive than the minimum rules required by the European Firearms Directive.
And the UK itself has more laws, more gun laws than in Europe itself. Europe has strong gun laws, but UK has even stronger gun laws, man. We done?
But it is less restrictive in Northern Ireland.
But it's less restricted in Northern Ireland. In Northern Ireland, you can have certain handguns with the right, what's it called? With the right licenses. So Dangobar, whenever you're ready, with hit Ireland and hit them gun ranges, you ready? You know what I mean? In the UK, you can go to certain gun ranges, but they're .22 caliber, which is basically nothing, not real guns and so forth. They're, you know, basically toy guns, man. So it's not the same. But in Northern Ireland, they're less strict on them gun laws than England. We done?
The country has one of the lowest rates of gun homicides in the world.
So the UK or England has one of the lowest rates of people killing each other with guns. So people read that and think, wow, it's nice over there, man. You know what I mean? But what they don't know is black people still die of gun crime. Not as much as in California, not as much as in Jamaica or in Brazil, but too much black people die of guns regardless. We done?
There were 0.05 recorded intentional homicides committed with a firearm per 100,000 inhabitants in the 5 years to 2011.
Okay, give me the history. Just scroll down a bit. Keep going. Yeah, go on.
Firearms legislation in the United Kingdom. Many laws and amendments governing possession and use of firearms have been enacted over the years.
So firearms have been illegal in England for what, 1600s, I believe. But many amendments to the law have been instituted over the years, meaning it's illegal. But for over the years, they might amend it from, okay, you can go from having no shotguns to a farmer can have a shotgun, or a farmer can have a shotgun if the bullets are sent from the gun. They make amendments to the laws. It's always been illegal, but amendments have been instituted out over the years. Like one law that they amended was that one time no one can have guns, and then just farmers can have guns. A farmer can't have a pistol, but it can have a shotgun. And then it was a farmer can't have a pump action, but it can have what's the name for it, man? We call it the Brockback. What do you call it? We call it the Brockback because it breaks in half. But the official name, a double barrel shotgun, but you can't have a pump action. So over the years, they made amendments, still make it illegal, but for some people to have only. We done?
Following the assassination of William of Orange in 1584.
1584? These laws have been instituted from 1584, man. It's that long. And this still don't stop black men from shooting each other, man. You know what I mean? From the assassination of William of Orange, you know what I mean? He was a prince of France at the time who got assassinated. Anyway, carry on.
With a concealed wheel-lock pistol.
And this man was assassinated with a wheel-lock pistol. Wheel-lock pistol is, you see them old Victorian guns. This man was assassinated with one of those. We done?
Queen Elizabeth I, fearing assassination by Roman Catholics, banned possession of wheel-lock pistols
and look,
in England.
Queen Elizabeth I, man, that's how far back we're going. From back then, she banned pistols, man. Banned pistols. That's the law in England. It is against the law to have any pistol, man. But does that stop black men from killing black men? Did that stop Tanisha Melbourne from being shot? Did that stop Jamilia's brother from getting his hands on a pistol and killing what's his name, Myers? He didn't, man. We done?
There were growing concerns in the 16th century over the use of guns and crossbows. 4 acts were imposed to restrict their use in England and Wales. The Bill of Rights restated the ancient right of the people to bear arms by reinstating the right of Protestants to have arms after they had been illegally disarmed by James II. It follows closely the Declaration of Rights made in Parliament in February 1689.
So these are the amendments of all over the years, you know, they're going from totally banning it to banning shotguns to make shotguns, you know, illegal, but only for farmers. It's all going for all the amendments. So give me Tanisha Melbourne first. Tanisha Melbourne Blake, I think her name is. So again, you know what I mean? As blacks, Hispanics, we trust the white man too much. So we think we're safe because we're in the hands of the white man, and the white man's gonna make sure that we are safe because he bans all the guns. But let's see if we're really safe, man. Use Google, man. I hate the Yahoo thing, man. Let me know what you did. And make sure any questions, just type them in here. Make sure you also sign in for attendance, man. Also, yeah, sister's right. Sure, the double barrel. Yeah, that's correct. The UK, we call the brought back shotgun. You know what I mean? But what? You know what I mean? Also make sure 18th and 19th of February is Perim. Make sure you come down for that, man. You know what I mean? B18, 5PW. Make sure you come down, man. You know what I mean? Food, drink. Brother's gonna go through the story of what is it? The story of Esther. You know what I mean? Learn your history, black man. You know what I mean? And yeah, read that for me. Any of those will do.
A teenage girl shot.
What?
A teenage girl shot.
A teenage girl what?
A teenage girl shot.
A teenage girl shot, man. A black woman shot dead, man. I believe she was 17 years old, man. Shot in North London. We went up there, shot in North London over some gang violence, man. Over some postcode wars, some estate wars. This is my block. This is your block. This is my estate and your estate. Shot dead, man. But I thought guns were illegal in England, man. I thought England was one of the safest places, not for black people. If England was so safe, why is our daughters getting shot, man? What's the date on this? But this was okay. This was last year, and end of last year or middle last year. This sister was shot, man. But the gun laws are so strict. The gun laws will prevent black people from killing black people.
This was the 4th of April, Wednesday, the 4th of April, 2018.
This was last year, April, so beginning of last year, man. And the sister ain't alive no more. Sister's dead. Despite the gun laws in England, despite the gun laws being so strict, despite the fact that only a farmer can have a gun, this girl ain't alive no more, man. You know what I mean? This girl's mother can't see her no more. Her father can't see her no more. She's not alive today. Despite them gun laws, man. You know what the problem is, black man? We don't need gun laws, man. We need brotherhood, man. We need to love each other. We need to follow these commandments. It don't matter what gun laws you institute, black man. From you hate each other, you still find a way, man. Do you know, black man? Do you know drugs are illegal in this country? And do you know if you sell drugs, they lock you up in prison? And guess what, black man? In that same prison, there's drugs in there, man. I know brothers personally who got phones in prison and under Snapchat that they're smoking weed, man. Because you know why? It don't matter what's illegal or what's not illegal. From your mind ain't clean, you will find a way to get it, man. It don't matter if guns are illegal. If you hate your own brother, black man, you will find a way to kill him, man. Being illegal or not. The same way how drugs are illegal, but brothers got drugs in prison. It's the same place. The place where they put you to keep you from selling drugs is in prison, man. People sell drugs in prison. Imagine I got scooped. Imagine that. Imagine getting scooped up off the road for selling drugs, only to sell drugs in prison. So these white man laws can't save us, man. What will save you, black man, when you love your brother, man? If you love your brother, it don't matter if you're in jail. It don't matter if you're on the moon, man. You won't sell drugs because you love your brother, man. It don't matter if guns are legal or illegal. It don't matter if you're only allowed a shotgun or a double barrel or a brought back or a pump action or even a missile, man. If you love your brother, you won't kill him regardless, man. We done?
A teenage girl shot in North London.
But I thought guns were illegal, man. This girl was shot, man. Didn't say stabbed. You know what I mean? She weren't sick. She was shot, man, by the same gun that's illegal. The same gun that the white man said illegal. The same gun that you so-called can't access in England. She got it, though. We done?
Died cradled in her mother's arms.
And this girl died in her mom's arms, man. Imagine that, man. Imagine black man. The whole in life, it's normal to see your parents die. And her mom saw her die, man. When that's unheard of. The way, imagine this black man, a child whose mom dies is an orphan. A woman whose man dies is a widow. But guess what? There's not even a name for a parent whose child dies. You know why? Because it's unheard of. It's not supposed to be that way. But that's the way we die regularly. That's how we die every day in Aston, Handsworth, in Compton, in Kingston, in Portmore. There's not even a word for it. It's so unheard of and crazy. There's not even a word for it. If a woman's man dies, she's a widow. If a man's child dies, if a man's mom or dad dies, an orphan. But there's no name for a parent whose child dies because it's not supposed to be that way. And the way how it's not supposed to be, that's normal to us. We die like that regular, man. We're lucky. You're lucky if a kid gets to grow up to be 21, man. To be 18, to what's it called? To leave secondary school, man. We done?
Tanisha Melbourne, 17, was found with gunshot wounds in Tottenham shortly after 9:30 p.m. on Monday. Her mother laid flowers at the scene on Tuesday. A card read, "To my baby Nisha."
And she died. You know what I mean? Despite the white man's laws, man, the white man's laws can't save blacks and Hispanics, man. You be saved when you keep the commandments of the Most High. Whether guns are illegal or not, black man, the only way you're gonna be safe is when every black man keeps the commandments, man. That's where we come in. That's where the I.S.U.P.K comes in, man. We're giving our life to the white man. We say, you know what? We give it to the white man. The white man knows what he's doing. Evidently, don't, man. You say the white man's good because I want to vote for Boris. I want to vote for Jeremy Corbyn. No, I want to vote for Theresa May. And they got stolen. I want to vote for this person because they got strict to gun laws. Black man, gun laws ain't your problem, man. Your problem is you. When you love your brother, that's when you start black on black crime. When you love your brother, that's when you start drugs in neighborhoods. When you love your brother, that's when you stop post-code wars, man. Ain't no white man can save that, man. We done?
Nisha Malborn, no, her mother laid flowers at the scene on Tuesday. A card read, "To my baby Nisha, I'm gonna miss you so much. You are always gonna be with me everywhere I go." It was signed, "Love, mommy." And
then mom can't see her no more, man. She's dead now. You know what I mean? Because why? 1 second. Because brothers don't know how to behave, man. Brothers can't love each other, man. They give me Derek Myers as well. Let me know you there. There's another brother that was shot in Birmingham. You know what I mean? Probably about a year now. Yeah, quite a while ago, but the news got brought up recently because they recently found his killer, you see. Actually, don't get him. Get what's it called? Get his killer. That's what they say about that. What was it? Was it Tafari or something like that? So lucky, go on.
Notorious Bergamo gangster dreads gunned down rival member in violent fallout.
There you go, man. Gun down. But I thought guns were illegal. I thought no one could get guns. I thought the white man was so powerful and the white man knows what he's doing. And the white, Sadiq Khan, the almighty mayor of London, has a cap on his gun crime, man. He said he had notorious gang member called Dreads, man. Gun down the man. You know what it means to be gunned down? In order to gun down somebody, you need to have a gun. But they're illegal. I thought the white man knew what he was doing, man. And people say, "Oh yeah, because we want to vote, we want to march." And you see, you're to the fix stuff with an old-fashioned book, man. That Bible's old, man. That Bible's old. But guess what? The white man's techniques are modern, and he ain't helping black people. It ain't working. Tanisha Malborn ain't here no more. So the white man's ways ain't working. His laws ain't working. Derek Myers is dead. Them laws ain't working. What's the other brother, man? The brother from Oliver Tilton, the guy that got shot in the whole CB's thing. He's dead too, man. He was sprayed to death with what? Submachine gun, man. Not only is the guns in England, there's high-powered automatic guns in England, man. And guns were illegal in England also. What's his name? Shakespeare. Teacher Shakespeare's dead, man. Over guns also. Are we done?
A notorious Birmingham gang member has been found guilty of shooting a man dead.
And a notorious gang member, you know what I mean? Is known for many shootings and so forth. But this is one of them. He's guilty, locked up, you know what I mean? Ain't coming out, won't see daylight again for shooting a man dead, man. Despite gun laws being so strict. Guess what? If you hate your brother, you will find a gun, man. If you hate your brother so much, you will make sure you find one. And guess what? Our people hate each other so much, we make sure we find one, man. We find ways how to get a gun, man. Do you know, black man? You know what a rebor is? Black people hate each other so much that we get what's it called? A replica gun. And turn it into a real gun. That's how much we hate you, man. That's how much we can't stand you because you're from one postcode and I'm from the next. And that's what we got to sort. Guns being illegal or not ain't the problem, man. It's us. We're the problem. We got to love each other, man. We done.
Tafara Beckford shot Derek Jr. Myers in the chest and jaw with a handgun outside the Big Bang Club.
And shot a brother in his chest and his jaw, man. We done.
Hockley in the early hours of October 30th, 2015.
Where was it, Hockley?
Yeah.
So that's this same area right here. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Trouble flared when warring factions of the Burger Bar gang, intent on violence following a fallout between members, came together at 4 a.m. in the snooker club's entrance hall.
So again, a fallout, brothers can't get along, you know, one stepped on one man's shoe, whatever the case may be, man. And because brothers couldn't come in the I.S.U.P.K and find out how to deal with brotherhood, because brothers have been destroyed through slavery, and because brothers hate each other, and because the brothers love the white man and hate each other, and because of Christianity and Caesar Borgia, it ended up with one brother being shot, man. One brother being dead, man. We done?
The dispute spilled into the street and quickly escalated as punches were thrown, and Marvin Duffus, a close ally of Beckford's, was stabbed and shot 5 times at close range in an attack.
So one man was stabbed and shot close range. So that's one gun. So the opposition had a gun, and he had a gun also, man. What's with all these guns, man? I thought guns were illegal. So far, we got 2 men in a gunfight, man. In a country where guns are prohibited, guns are not allowed. What's going on here, man? You know what the problem is? When you hate your brother, you will find a way to get him, man. Do you know in London, people are throwing acid in people's faces? So guns ain't the problem, man. It's loving your brother. That's the problem, man. Black love. That's the problem, man. Black on black love. That's what we need. Not black on black crime. We done?
Was stabbed and shot 5 times at close range in an attack that left him permanently brain damaged.
It left a brother brain damaged, man. A brother can't play football with his kids no more, man. Brother can't wake up by himself. Has to be assisted to the toilet, man. Because we hate each other so much over nothing, man. The white man's going to the moon. The white man's fighting over countries and oil, man. The white man's fighting wants to fight Kim Jong-un for real things that matter. And we're fighting over a little debate in a snooker hall, man. Paralyzing each other, man. We done.
Well, and if I could say something, this picture right here is the proof that Rastafari is not the truth. Rastafari doesn't know nothing about brotherhood, because if Rastafari did teach brotherhood, this Rasta would be going around. Man.
And for anyone that didn't hear, because the might speak close to me, as the brother said, man, anyone following the Rastafari movement, this is proof, man. This brother had a Rasta man name. What's his name? Tafari, you know, that dreads in his head. His nickname is Dreads, man. And if Rastafari taught him anything, it would teach him to love the brother, man. To teach him not to shoot the brother, teach him to squash the beef and leave it, man. It's petty. We got a bigger enemy, man. I thought Rastafari was black on black love and everyone in unity. Meanwhile, this brother's shooting people in the face, man. This brother's doing time. Won't see daylight again because he killed his own brother over something stupid, man. And Rasta didn't teach him that. You done?
Less than a minute later, Beckford, intent on revenge, having seen Duffus critically injured, caught up with the man he suspected of pulling the trigger.
What does the Bible say about vengeance, man? The Bible said, "Thou shalt bear no grudge or avenge your brother, man." And this brother wanted vengeance, man. He saw his brother dead. One of his tight brothers, man, one of his companions, man. He didn't want that. He couldn't have that. And he saw Derek slipping or lacking, as they call it, and ran upon him, man. Read on.
But instead of opening fire at him, Beckford turned his gun on the suspect's right-hand man, 25-year-old Derek Myers, in a callous act to even the score. And he
again, what does the Bible say about a grudge? He wanted to even the score, man. You know what I mean? That's against scriptures. Give me that. Thou shalt bear no grudge. You got a Bible? All right, cool. I believe it's in Leviticus. Put it back on the front page. So, okay. Should I tell you what I'll get your question in a second. It's going to go through this.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
And what the Bible say?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
And you know what it means to hate your brother? To want to kill him, man. You know what it means to hate your brother? To hate him because he's from B6 or because he owes you £10, man. Or because he looks on you funny. Or sometimes just because you don't like him. You know what I mean? Or he got a nice chain and you want that chain. God commands that you don't hate your brother, man. If black people gave all this hate to the white man, maybe we'll be on top, man. Maybe Christ will be coming back tomorrow, man. But we waste all our time on hating our brother, man. The Bible commands us, you can't hate your brother, man. You can't hate your brother because he done you wrong. You can't hate your brother because he owes you money, man. You can't hate your brother over petty things, man. Meanwhile, the white man ain't fighting over petty things. The white man getting land, oils, and diamonds, man. The white man's expanding. Brexit is a big operation, man. But black people in the ghetto fighting over, man. Look at me funny, man. trying to even the score. A black man spends his whole time trying to turn a replica gun into a real gun, man. We should be spending all that time loving our brothers, man. We done?
Thou shalt in any ways rebuke thy neighbor.
And the Bible said, rebuke your neighbor, man. Brother does you wrong, correct him, man. So you know, bro, I didn't like that, man. I didn't like that. The white man does it. Why can't we do it, man? The white man does it all the time. You know what white people do when they got a problem? What the two rich white people do when they got a problem, man? You know what you gotta do? They go to court, man. Settle it, man. Donald Trump's been sued how much times? Donald Trump said something the other day on the news. What did he say, man? Shit. Donald Trump was arguing with one of his another senator, and he goes, you know what? I believe his mom is a dog, you know. You know what the guy did? The guy took him to court, man, and they settled it in front of a judge the proper way, man. Didn't go kill him. Didn't hate him. That's how white people settle stuff, man. We want to kill each other, man, over nothing. The days coming, black man, we can look back and say, what we're fighting for, man? We're fighting for a post because we don't even own. The white man tomorrow could say, you know what? You got to come out of that house. You don't own that house. Kick us out. The white man tomorrow could make new buildings in our neighborhoods. And then guess what? The property value goes up and we can't live there no more. And we're fighting for it, man. Tomorrow, he could do it tomorrow. We don't own anything and we're fighting for it. Shooting for it, doing time in prison for it. We done?
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
And if this brother wasn't following Rastafarianism and following the Bible, this wouldn't happen, man. He wouldn't be bearing grudge. He wouldn't be trying to even the scores, man. He wouldn't be bearing grudge on his own brother, man. That's the problem. Too much grudges going on, man. Too much. Everyone looking vengeance. You kill one of mine, I kill two of yours, man. And that's why black people, that's why we can't be the nation the Lord wants us to be, man. Give me a Deuteronomy 33 and 28. I'll give you 27.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 27. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath.
Read it one more time.
The eternal God is thy refuge.
And who's your refuge? Who's your refuge? Read it one more time.
The eternal God is thy refuge.
What's that saying? Anyone know what refuge means? You ever heard of a refugee?
A safe place.
Yeah, someone looking for safety. The Bible saying God is your refuge, man. Not the white man. Not his gun laws. You want to dwell safe. You want to be safe, black man. You want to wake up in the morning and send your kid to school and know they won't be shot. You want your kid to go to a pool hall like Derek Myers and come back safe. You got to serve the Lord, man. Don't be like, well, he'll be safe because the white man's gun laws are so strict. Guns, I don't worry about that because the white man got laws, you see. And them laws prohibit anyone to have a gun. So I'm fine, man. I'm good. The Bible said, God is your refuge, man. You want to be safe, black man. You want your kids to be safe, your children, your mom, everyone to be safe. Then you got to serve the Lord, man. God is our refuge, not the white man, not his laws, not the armed response, not his drug tactics team, not Trident, but the Most High is your refuge, man. We done?
And underneath are the everlasting arms.
And the everlasting arms, you know, arms represents your being in safety. Someone hugging you, someone over you like this, which in safety, man. Everlasting arms, you done?
And he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee.
And the Lord will thrust out the enemy from before us, man. The white man putting drugs on neighborhoods. The white man putting guns on neighborhoods. The Lord will thrust him out, man. The Indian man setting up shops in our neighborhood, taking all our money, man. The Lord will thrust them out from us. We done?
And shall destroy them.
And the Lord will destroy them. We done?
Israel then shall dwell in safety alone.
And then we shall dwell in safety. Black man, you want to be safe? Not a problem. We all want to be safe, man. But voting ain't gonna get you safe, man. The white man's laws ain't gonna get you safe, man. What more can the white man do? The white man made guns illegal and we still find it, man. What we gotta do is love our brother, man. You need to let the I.S.U.P.K in 10 Downing Street. We'll make guns legal, and guess what? Not one brother will use them because they'll have the Bible. But you making guns illegal don't help, man. You don't help nobody. You know, in a country where guns are not made on the island, brothers still find them, man. You know what I mean? In a prison system where people are locked up for drugs, people still got drugs, man. What a brother got to do is come to I.S.U.P.K and change his way of thinking, man. You know what I mean? Give me Trident, Operation Trident.
Operation Trident was an offensive operation launched by the
Should be the one.
Launched by the Indian Navy.
No, not the one. Give me the next one. was gonna try that or police or something. No. Go back. There it is, Metropolitan Police under it.
Operation Trident, or simply Trident, is a metropolitan police service unit originally set up in 1998 to tackle gun crime.
There you go. So watch this. You're gonna get better. So Operation Trident is a unit set up, like you got the bomb squad, the DEA, drug enforcement agency, different. You got detectives, you got forensic science, whatever. Different units of police. Operation Trident was set up to tackle gun crime, man. So guns are illegal, but there's police to tackle guns that are illegal that shouldn't be in the country. And guess who they're tackling? Guess who Operation Trident is for? In the same article, it's going to explain. Have you done?
To tackle gun crime and homicide in London's Afro-Caribbean.
Where?
London's Afro-Caribbean.
London, Afro-Caribbean, man. In the black community. That's what they call us in the UK. Anyone abroad. In America, they call you what? They call it African-American. In the UK, they call it Afro-Caribbean. The gun crime is tackle Afro-Caribbean gun crime. Why not Pakistani gun crime? They live in England too. Why not Turkish gun crime? They live in England too. Why not Polish and Kosovan? They live in England too. You know why? Because they ain't shooting each other, man. Only black people are. Only black people hate each other. Only black people kill each other at them big numbers, man. Do you know black man? In the UK, Pakis hate black people, man. Indians hate black people. White men hate black people. And a black man finds time to shoot his own. Can you believe that? The Indian man got all the shops in your neighborhoods. The Indian man, is don't like black people. You got the racist white people writing NF on the wall. Miss went to jail and they called him on the caption, they called him a nigger and so forth. But a black man just finds time to kill his own, man. We done?
Following a series of shootings in the London boroughs of Lambeth and Brent, by 2008, the unit was responsible for investigating all non-fatal shootings for the Metropolitan Police. So the Metropolitan Police are funded to stop this. And black man, you know what? You keep police in a job. You keep them funded. You know why? Because you can't love each other. But the fact that you can't love each other, you give a policeman work to do, man. Because you don't love your brother and you got shooting, you send a policeman children to school. You send his kids to college. You pay for his kid's wedding. You put a nice shiny ring on his wife's finger because you can't love your brother, man. Because you can't love your brother and squash a beef. You're the reason why a white man, his children going to college off your back. You're the reason why prison gardens get a good wage. You're the reason why a judge gets a good wage. A judge gets to sit up there in the nice parts of England, man, Little Aston and so forth, and live good. Why? Because you can't behave yourself, man. Because you can't love your brother, man. You're the reason why police are funded to roam the streets and harass black people, man, and cuff them and frisk them and knock their hat off their head and treat them bad because you don't know how to love your brother. Because it's a whole unit. Because black people don't know how to behave, man. And if you come in the I.S.U.P.K, black man, Trident will be out of a job tomorrow. Police will be out of a job tomorrow. There'll probably be one warden in every prison, man. There'll probably be one judge in the whole country. But because we hate each other, we keep this country funded, man. You ever wondered how come if I make a homosexual comment on Facebook, they'll block my account, man. Block my account, put me in Facebook jail for 30 days. But I can post 10 videos of a black man saying he kills another black man. Of a black man saying stab him and shank him and shoot him, and no one blocks that. You know why? Because they like that, man. The more you post them videos, the more you share them videos, you make Operation Trident rich, man. You give the police more funding. You put a nice fat ring on that policeman's finger, send his kids to college and school and pay for their, all their college tuitions and so forth, man. They give me Exodus 20 and 13. Come on. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 13. Thou shalt not kill.
What the Bible say?
Thou shalt not kill.
And that word there, if you translate it, means murder. For anyone trying to get simple, you can't kill, but how do you eat chicken? You kill chicken. They kill the Passover lamb. The Bible says, thou shalt not murder. It is against the law. It is against God to kill, man. You cannot kill a black man. You can't kill him, man. Regardless of how much money he owes you. Guess what, black man, we're civilized, man. You look up to the white man like he's somebody, and the white man's somebody. Oh, he's so good. Black man, you are somebody too. We have ways in the Bible and how we deal with things, man. The white man got court cases. We got court cases too, man. We got court cases on how to deal with disputes. The Bible's filled of ways on how to deal with disputes, arguments, disagreements, man. We're not cavemen. We don't solve every problem, shoot each other, man. We're somebody too, man. We're civilized too. We're the ones that taught the white man how to be civilized, man. This whole country was civilized by this Bible, which is your book. And in 2018, black people acting like animals, man. Like Dangaba, the only way to solve a problem is kill him, man. Oh, I took my chain, I gotta kill him. I don't like him anymore. You know what you gotta do? You know what I mean? Kill him. If I'm Aston, you gotta kill him. You know what I mean? Black man, you're civilized, man. And you got some caveman who ain't civilized locking you up behind bars because you don't love your brother, man. Some caveman putting you in. Imagine, black man, you're in court standing up in front of a caveman and he's deciding on how much years you must get, man. When he's the murderer, man. He's the rapist. He robbed every country, man. Robbed people's oil, land, and raped their woman. And this man stands before you and goes, yeah, give him 7. Yeah, I think we give him 7. You know what? In fact, put him on tag. We'll see how that goes on. Just because you can't love your brother, man. You make some devil tell you what to do. Some devil that eats pork, man. Some devil that eats pork and probably puts on his woman's stockings while they're in bed. Or you don't even kinky stuff the man deal with, man. Since in court with one of them curly wigs, telling you, yeah, what we do, we put him on house arrest, we see how that gets on, and if anything, you mess around though, because any trouble, you're going to jail, man. And that's how we make them do it to us, because we can't stop sinning, man. You know what I mean? Keep going. Yeah, that'll do. You read me excess again, if you could.
Thou shalt not kill.
We done?
Keep
going.
Thou shalt not kill.
And that's the commandments. Christians talk about the commandments and the 10 commandments of Moses. This is in the 10 commandments, man. The same drug dealers killing people going to church on Sunday got a Jesus piece around their neck. The same people kill each other. Guess where they went on New Year's Day? Guess where they went on Christmas church, man? They went to church and they killed each other, man. I guarantee Tafari was every Christmas was there with a big fat turkey, man. Talking about God bless and this and that, and all Christian-fied. And meanwhile, he can't love his brother, man. We done?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Give me Proverbs 1 and 10. So this is a sister asked a question. She said, Salakia, drill music. Do you think drill music has a negative influence on the young growing up? Do people think drill music encourages gang violence? And the answer is correct, man. Yeah, it does. You know what I mean? Certain brothers ain't strong enough to handle drill music. Certain people, and that goes for anything. Certain people are superstitious and can't even handle horror movies. You know what I mean? If you're strong enough like myself, I can listen and go, it's a good tune, man. But I ain't kill nobody. Some people watch horror movies and hang themselves, kill themselves. Some people ain't strong enough. And some brothers ain't strong enough to play drill music, man. They play drill music and they want to kill people. It's like, yeah.
Some people watch Bird Box and drive their car blindfolded.
There you go, man. As the brother said, some people watch Bird Box and drive their car blindfolded, man. The article, a girl sprained the ankle the other day because she watched Bird Box. I was trying to imitate what she on Bird Box, man. So some people, when that Pokemon game came out, man, people walk into lampposts and stuff. They heard the A&E was full of people that harmed themselves due to the Pokemon game. So again, some people are weak. The Bible talks about the weak. Some people are weak, man. Some brothers that are strong. You know what I mean? And the weak people, drill music does influence people, to go off. That's a lot of things. A lot of things influence weak people to go off. A strong brother can go to a bar and not drink too much. You know what I mean? A weak person probably can't. A weak person will smell the cigarette. A strong person can go to a bar, drink, and leave. A weak person will go to the bar, smell the cigarette smoke, and go and get joined and smoke weed again or cigarette again. You feel me? That's with anything. You know what I mean? Read that for me. Proverbs
chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee. Again,
and this is talking about, this is Solomon. The whole book of Proverbs is like wise sayings. You know what I mean? Counsel, advice. And Solomon saying, my son, you know what I mean? Sinners entice you. What does it mean to entice you, man? To persuade you? Sinners entice you. If brothers say, yo, man, come join my gang, man. Come smoke this weed, man. If women say, yo, come on, go have sex with him. You know what I mean? I know you got a man, but you might treat me right, man. Look, he's cute, man. Look at him, go have sex with him, man. Sinners entice you, done?
Consent thee not.
The Bible said, consent ye not, man. That girl says, nah, man, you got a good figure. Wear the short skirt, man. Nah, I see you covering it with that long skin. Come on, let's say you look like a granny. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got good body under that, man. Look like a Charlie, man. Sinners entice you. Man say, smoke this weed, man. You know what I mean? If drill music pumping, it's enticing you. Talking about I nank this guy and shank this guy and I saw a trap and a trap and a trap. That's enticing you. The Bible will consent ye not, man. Even though that music's banging for your speaker, even though your good friends telling you, come on, man. Put this tight dress, man. Cheat on your man, man. The Bible said, consent ye not. Don't do it, man. That's like a go verse above, actually.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 9. For they shall be an ornament.
One more. Up on the top.
My son, hear the instruction of thy father.
There you go. And this whole chapter talking about instruction of your father, man. You know, in the I.S.U.P.K, the men over you are your fathers, man. We all had fathers. We had physical fathers that we were born from. And guess what? Our fathers didn't know the truth, man. So we have to be taught all again. Everything you know today in life, you learned from your mother or your father. And everything our mothers and fathers taught us was wrong. It was Christmas, it was Easter. And we had to be born again. We had to be born again. And guess where we got? Guess who teach us now? Our mothers in the past told us to celebrate Christmas. Now our fathers today tell us don't celebrate Christmas. Our father in the past said, you know, sleep with that man's woman, she looks good, she likes you, don't worry about it, man. You won't know. And now we learn it's wrong now. And guess where we learn it from? Our fathers now, man. These men are our fathers teach us again. The same way our fathers taught us in the past, but they taught us wrong. We done?
And forsake not the law of thy mother.
And he's saying, don't forsake the law of your mother, man. You know, in times past, our fathers and our mothers taught us the truth, man. Now, because of slavery and Christianity, they teach us Christmas and Easter and do what you want, do what feels good. We done?
For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head.
And the Bible saying these commandments, these instructions that I'm going to give you are going to be an ornament, man. Like a crown upon your head. An ornament, something that looks nice, an ornament decoration. It's going to be a crown upon your head. Keep his laws, a commandment. People see you keeping his laws. I'm like, look at her, man. I've never seen her looking slaggy. I've never seen her bossed all out. You know, look at him, man. It's a good brother there, man. I know he don't sell drugs. You wear this like an honor, man, like a crown. You don't eat pork. You tell the world that, man. People say, yo, you want this? No, I don't eat pork. Why? The Bible says so. You wear it with pride, like a crown upon your neck, man. Don't be lying and say, you know, I'm not interested. I said it back in the past. You know what I mean? In my slavery. You know, when people say, oh, why are you booking the day off work for, man? You know, it's Passover. I'm like, oh, it's not the day off work, man. Tell them. So I'm part of the I.S.U.P.K, man. Let me go to America. It's Passover time. You wear this like an ornament on your head, man. Like a crown. When you got a crown, when the king comes with a crown, it comes, you know, proud, the crown, his head, crown shining, glistening. And the Bible says you got to wear it like a crown upon your head, man. You done?
And chains about thy neck.
And chains about your neck. What's a chain upon your neck? Everyone know in this context. We want to give it a shot. So these commandments are ornament upon your head and the chains upon your neck.
I know, like I'm hard, like
Nah, keep in the context. Ornament. What's an ornament upon your head?
a crown, yeah. Be like a gold chain.
A necklace, yeah. Like a necklace, it blings. It's not. People say necklace ain't like yuck. It's nice, man. That's how you keep the commandments, man. Like a crown upon your ornament upon your head and an ornament on your neck, man. Again, that's just a black man's book. According to a white man, a chain is something you bind. You know what I mean? To us, the same chains in the Bible. When we go to the Bible, you should be chained hand and foot. We talk about it around our neck, man. Who call it chains today? Black people do. It shall be a chain upon your neck, man. Something, an ornament around your neck. That's how you meant to keep the commandments, man. We done?
My son, if sinners entice you.
And if sinners entice you, man, you know, you go on YouTube and you see, you know, 23 drillers and, you know, drill. Who else out there? Fredo telling you, you see Fredo and all them hip hop artists with the silicone batty and, you know what I mean? And then you want to go get one, so you want to hit the club and show off your batty. And you else like you got what's his name, man? K-Trap, Balaclava run, and talking about cover your mouth and whip up this coke. As soon as it entice you, man, they're enticing you. They're doing it for a reason. They want you to buy their records, man. They want to sell, man. They want their views to go past 1 million, man. They've enticed you, man. They don't make. You think people make music so you don't listen to it? They make music so you listen to it, man. So you buy it, man. So you go download it on what is SoundCloud and Spotify and whatnot. They want you to buy it, man. These men are enticing you. And what does the Bible say?
Consent thou not.
The Bible says consent not, man. Don't do it, man. You got them women now. You got them women talking about, yeah, man, because this on YouTube talking about, yeah, because wear this skirt, man, it complements your figure. And, you know, I got the butt implants for this, that, man. Go to Brazil, get it done here, show off your body, man. The Bible says entice. Yeah, the Bible says consent you not, man. You got Cardi B talking about cheats on her, man, and yada, 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 in her rhymes. Nicki Minaj saying the same thing. The Bible says, what? Consent thee not, man. We done?
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. And
this is on the back of the drill, the whole drill music, man. Joining the gang, black on black crime, a gun in your waist, man. If these men say, come, man, let's kill somebody, man. Let's lay wait for blood. Lay wait means to lurk. That's what the kids are saying. Lurk, man. Laying wait meaning, you know, what's the word? The lurking, man, for blood to kill someone, for their money or their gold chain or whatever the case may be. You done?
And today, yeah, they say things like, what is it? Four-door truck.
Oh, the 4-door. Yeah, man. It's them lurking in the 4-door, man. Which technically is a 5-door. You know what I mean? Because they consider the boot of a door as well.
And then now, because of that, everyone talks about, those four of us in the four-door truck.
Yeah, everyone's talking about, everyone's saying, 4-4 in the 4-door. You know what I mean? Bible says, consent ye not, man. Do you know something? A lot of men that kill people by gun crime in jail right now, you know what they were influenced by? Drill music, man. They're just trying to copy something they saw on TV. They were trying to copy Doughboy from Boys in the Hood. They seen the intent the other day and got gas. That's all it is, man. That's all it is, man. A lot of people want to do that. A lot of brothers ain't really suffering. A lot of brothers will see the whole gang thing on TV and the Bloods and Crips and they watch it. It's Tupac, man. I swear it's Tupac, you know. It's Tupac and the Migos and you know all that K-Trap and 6-7. And the one that's lived that life, man. You done?
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. And
if these men say, come, man, let's go kill somebody. That man owes some money, man. Let's go kill him. That man's from B6, man. We're from B21. Let's go kill him, man. That man's got a red rag and we wear blue rags. Let's go kill him. If you say that, we done?
Let us wait privily for the innocent.
And let us wait privily for the innocent, man. A man that ain't done nothing. A man that lives in one postcode. Ain't done nothing wrong. A man that's working a 9 to 5 or a man that's on nothing, man. We done?
Innocent without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
And let us swallow them up alive, mean kill them, man, like the grave. That's where dead people go in the grave. We done?
And whole as those that go down into the pit.
We done?
We shall find all precious substance.
That's talking about robbing them, man. Talking about, pop that Tom, pop that gold chain, you know what I mean? Run up in your trap house, boot off your door. The Bible saying, don't consent, man. We shall find all what?
Precious substance.
What's precious substance, man? Not substance, precious substance. That's gold, money, things that people work for, man. If people say to you, you black man or you black woman, let's do this, man. Let's kill a man. Let's rob him, steal from him, jack him. The Bible says consent not, man. We done?
We shall fill our houses with spoil.
And what spoil? Spoil is robbery, man. Things that you take. Let's fill our houses with spoil, man. If you're a black man and you're robbing another black man over his gold chain, over his Jordans, over his trainers, or his car, that's what you're doing, man. Filling your house with spoil, man. Taking his substance and making it yours. And the Bible says don't do that. We done?
Cast in thy lot among us.
I say, casting a lot amongst us, man. Join us, man. We done?
Let us all have one purse.
So let us have one purse, man. We all rob each other, you know what I mean? We all rob them. We all one. We have one purse. We put all the spoils in one place and, we distribute it later on, man. We done?
My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
Read that again.
My son, walk not thou in the way with them.
There you go. You're not meant to do that, man. The Bible says, walk not in the way with them, man. So, the Bible talks about influences like drill music on TV, talks about influences like your friend and your cousin and what telling you to do certain stuff. And the Bible says, don't walk in the way with them, man. They call it peer pressure. And the Bible tells you how to fight against that, man. And it's the most I talk to the young man. Because that's who gets enticed to be a gangster, you know what I mean? Or to be a driller or crasher, they call it in London, man. The Bible goes, don't consent, man. Don't walk in their way, man. If you're a black man at I.S.U.P.K, you're in college or school, and all your friends want to smoke weed and kill people, man. You don't do that, man. Tell them, man, say, nah, I'm not into that, man. I love black people, man. I love black people. Okay, fair enough. You won't be looked up as don't see you as the coolest, but we got laws to keep, man. You know what I mean? What nothing's more great than keeping his commandments. Nothing's more great than loving black people, man. Every time I do camp, I go home happy, man. That I've helped black people. Every time I feed a black man, I go home happy, man. You know what I mean? I couldn't kill a black man for nothing, man. I couldn't kill a black man over no postcode war, man. Over no drugs or over some territory that I don't own, man. And that's better than being any notorious drug dealer. That's better than being any man like, what's him, Tafari. That's better than being any man like that, man. Guess what? Black man, you're scared about being laughed at by your friends because you keep the commandments. But guess where Tafari is now, man? He's in prison, man. His bridges will forget about him in 5 years maximum. A couple of the bridges will stick in there, make it 6 and still visit him. And the days coming back, they're going to fade out, man. His name won't be heard of. A new generation will come and won't know who Tafari is, man. So he got a name now. But that's just for now. The Bible goes, black man, you have a name that will last forever, man. You have crowns upon your head like in Revelations. The Bible talks about in Revelations how get me that actually, man. Them are so stiffly for the Lord. I think it's Isaiah 6. Yeah, second Ezra 2:47. Well, Apocrypha.
I got it.
I don't swear. You know what I mean? You want a name like Tafari, but in the kingdom, Tafari ain't gonna have no name, man. You know what I mean? Tafari gonna be least in the kingdom if you don't change. What the article say? The article said notorious gang member. So you think, yo, it's Tafari, something, man. Black man, you keep the commandments, you're gonna have a great name than Tafari. Trust me. Tafari, when you go to prison, you know what to do? You're from Birmingham, they'll ship you to prison in Liverpool when no one knows you. Shows how notorious Tafari is. He's not even notorious now. Don't ship it to Liverpool where no one even knows you. You go around there talking that bad man shit. You're from hands like, who? Listen, man, shut up, man. They'll beat you up, man. That's in this life right now. He ain't that notorious. But read that.
Second Ezra chapter 2 and verse 47. So he answered and said unto me,
go back one actually. One.
Then said I to the angel, what young person is it that crowneth them?
Go back one more, sorry. About Saul.
Verse 45. He answered and said unto me, these be they that
one more. I can't see him, man. I feel I.S.U.P.K on Mount Zion.
I'd say verse 41.
Go on.
The number of thy children whom thou longest for is fulfilled. Beseech the power of the Lord, that thy people which have been called from the beginning may be hallowed. Ezra saw upon the Mount Zion. Okay, so this is what we see now. You read the book of Revelations. Ezra seen the same vision that John saw. Ezra on Mount Zion, and this is the vision that he saw. We done. A great people.
And on Mount Zion, saw great people. Great meaning in number. So imagine you see the vision. You see loads of people. Like imagine carnival, loads of black people. So like anybody, you want to know who these people are? Like why they here? Why they gathered? What's going on here? We done.
People could not number.
And these people, loads of them, you couldn't number. Imagine, oh man, I can't mind to him. Imagine like a football stadium full of people. You can't number them. You see a football match, and all you see dots in the crowd, and that's just people. You see it, you can't number them. You can't go to about 1,000. You don't even know the bare people sitting in seats. Ezra saw something like that, but greater, and you couldn't number them. We done.
And they all praised the Lord with songs.
And these men praised the Most High. These men weren't sinners. They weren't gangbangers and drug dealers. All these men kept the commandments within the I.S.U.P.K. Didn't eat pork. Didn't smoke weed, man. These men praised the Most High. We done.
And in the midst of them,
and in the middle of all these men, imagine that there's all these people in the middle of them. You know, the man in the middle, he's the one that runs things, man. You know what I mean? When you see when you see a picture and the man in the middle, that's the one right there. The man in the middle usually the dominating one. When you got like a usually in a family picture, it's usually like, come on, all right, my dad got a picture in his house. He got all his kids around him, and he's sitting in the middle. You know what I mean? That's how the man in the middle is the guy. This is the man in the middle. That's where the focus goes when you watch the picture. Like, yo, who's this? In the middle of all these black and Hispanic men, we done.
And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a high stature.
In the middle of them was a man tall, high stature, your height, a tall man. We done.
Taller than all the rest.
And this man was taller than all the rest, man. You know what I mean? All of us are great kings and priests, but there's one man greater than every black and Hispanic man. The Bible said you're a nation of kings and priests. The Bible said you're the king. Christ is the king of kings and Lord of lords, meaning Christ is the king of every black man. The black man's king, and Christ is the king of you, black man, meaning he's the king of kings. You're a priest. No, you're a Lord, black man, which is pretty much the same thing. And Christ is the Lord of lords, the Lord of every black man. So every black man, he is great, man, great in number, but Christ is greater than us. Every single one of us. And Christ is in the middle of us. We done.
And upon every one of their heads, he set crowns.
And on every one of these men's heads, all these 1,000 men, Christ set crowns upon them, man. That's what you're gonna get, black man. You're worried about a name. You're worried about being laughed at now. You want to be notorious like him. Safari ain't notorious, man. He won't be notorious here. He won't get no crown. Black man, if you just hang in there, man, love your brother, keep his commandments, you'll get the crown, man. You'll be notorious. Your name will ring bells, man. People say Karafia, oh, that Karafia, man. The girls be like, yo, I want that Karafia, man. Oh, maybe one day, hopefully. You think you like me? That's the day that's coming, man. You want that now? You want the car now, and you know what I mean? Black man, do you know if you just you want it now, you want the car now, the drugs now, so everyone will want you now, man. You just hang in there, black man, you'll get that in the future, man. And you can get that without risking your freedom. You can get that without killing your brothers. You can get that without selling drugs to your people, man. You can get that without influencing young men to sell drugs, man. You can get that by being righteous. That same fame you're looking for, black man, you can get that righteously, man. You can get that by not selling weed, by not killing black men, by not turning black men into whores, man. You can get that fame. These men are getting it right now, man. We done?
He set crowns and was more exalted.
He was more exalted, and lifted up. Yo, these men were great and lifted up, man, and great, but Christ was greater than even them. We done?
Which I marveled at greatly.
And he marveled at it like, raw, look at this. Marvel means to be amazed or confused, like, Like I'm used to black men being in the ghetto. Look at them, crowns on their head. I'm used to black men on the park bench with the tenants. What do you call the tenants? And the Kestrel Super Squad out there, mine, talking about, excuse me, mate, I beg your change. And look at them, the crowns on their head. We done?
So I asked the angel and said, sir, what are these?
And they asked the angel, yo, who are these, man? Who are these men here? Looking great and crowns upon their head and thousands of them, and another man in the middle, young, and he's greater than even they are. Who are these people? We done?
He answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing.
Okay, that the mortal clothing, all right, it's a topic in itself. Mortal are the things that make you die. You ever that thing, Mortal Kombat? If you're mortal, you can die. We all mortals. If you're immortal, you live forever. And we are the men that, these are the men that he's seeing now are the men that put off the mortal clothing, took off the things that make you die, took off the weed, took off the pork, took off the black on black crime, took off shooting your brothers, man. They took off all the mortal clothing, all the things of the world, the drugs. We done?
And put on the immortal.
And they put on the things that make you live, man. They put on keeping the Passover, man. They put on love your brother, treat your brother as thyself. They put on once you have sex with a black woman, you got to stay with that woman. They put on the commandments, man. We done?
And have confessed.
And have what?
And have confessed.
And to confess is an action, man. Again, a lot of Israelites go out there, yeah, because what is, I don't join no camp, man. I stay in my house. You heard that one before? Yeah, I don't join no camps, man. I stay in my yard, man. I got stronger coordinates. Me and my son, I teach him and did it. The Bible said that's not good enough, man. The Bible said these men here, with crowns in their head, these are them that what?
Confess.
And how do you confess somebody, man? By going out on the streets, man. By making them videos, man. By going out there, going to lectures and teaching, confessing. We done?
Now are they the name of God? Now
and these men were out there and confessing the name of the Most High, man. So you can stay in your house with your strongs, man. You know what I mean? The Bible goes, the men that get the crowns are not the ones in the house with the strongs, keeping Passover with their son. Oh yeah, son, because we don't trust these guys. The I.S.U.P.K, you know what I mean? It's a cult, man. We stay in the house. Here, son, have some lamb. These are that confessed, man. We done?
Now they crowned and received palms.
And now they've been crowned. So black man, if you're at school and your friends say smoke is weed, man, you confess them in the Most High, man. And how you do that, man? Say, nah, you know, according to the Bible, you're an Israelite, man. You can't smoke weed, man. You're confessing them in the Most High, and you will get that crown. You know what I mean? You're worried about, oh, my brethren is somebody, man. You know what I mean? What's the names? This is Killer J, top man, man. He's somebody, man. I want that name also. Black man, you'll get a greater crown than him, man. Imagine, black man, the fame he got was going to fade away in 5 years. Yours will never fade away. Probably faded away already. Me personally, I've never heard of dreads, man. No offense, Salaki, but you know what I mean? Give me that one. Give me the last one real quick about he that tries to save his life shall lose it. It's like any question online, real quick. Check for me, real quick. No? All right, let me check Facebook. What's YouTube saying?
You got a question here. Says select your other one. This is out of the topic of folks. Bob Bouchard, breakdown Lamentations 5 and 7.
Get that for me, 5 and 7. Actually, no. Get my one quick. We get there. Yeah.
Matthew chapter 16 and verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
And that's the problem, man. Like, you know what I mean? You're too scared to lose your life for Christ. What does that mean to lose your life? Meaning the life you have now, you're scared to lose it, man. You don't want your friends to look on you a certain way. You don't want your friends to think, yo, he's weak, man. You know, I asked him if he wants to go kill some men from the other side. He said, no, he's weak. You're trying to save your life. You know what I mean? You want to stop selling drugs, but you need that car because them hoes like the car you have, you see. You're scared to put down your life. The Bible says, whosoever that will not put down his life, you will lose it, man. Okay, then you don't want to put down selling coke. The law will make sure you lose your life, man. Police will kick open your door and lock you up 20 years straight. Okay, you don't want to stop killing brothers because, you don't want to sound weak. That's fine, man. The police will find you with gun powder residue on yourself and connect you to how much crimes, connect you to the murder of this person, that person, and you lose your life. You'll be in bars 30 years. That's fine, man. You don't want to put down weed and the whores and so forth because it's too nice. That's fine. Lord will make sure you get lung cancer, man. The Bible goes, whosoever don't want to lose it, whosoever shall save his life. You want to save it? I want to save the weed part, man. I want to save this, man, because you're concerned about your reputation, concerned about being looked at as some church boy or weak. You will lose your life anyway. All that you're trying to save, you will lose. A dead man can't drive that nice car anyway. A man in, what use that nice car to a man in prison anyway? What good is your reputation to a man in prison anyway? We done?
But whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
You try to save your life, man. Your friends tell you, come and kill this man. You want to save your life, hold on to the things that you had, man, because you don't want to be looked at as weak. You can lose it anyway, man. The Lord will make sure of that. There's people out there that diss the Most High for their children, man. Nah, man, I don't care. I'm a diss the Most High for my children. I can't do this truth, man. My kids need me. My kids want to go to ballet class. I'm not coming to camp. And guess what? You lose them kids anyway. The kids grow up to hate you. You're not coming to class because your wife. Nah, I love my wife, man. She said I shouldn't come to school because downgrading. She was cheating you anyway with someone else. All the things you try to save in life, you'll lose it anyway. Them same friends that you want to diss the truth for, they're going to turn on you. Just like with 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? Police found video recordings of his friends saying that, plotting to kill him. And for his safety, they had to rush on him and arrest him quickly. His same friends are talking about, you know what I mean, Treyway and all that showing up. They had audio evidence, phone calls to them saying, we got to kill him, man. You know what I mean? Fired us, we got to kill him. And the Lord will do that for you. If you disown him, you know what I mean, for drugs or for a name and so forth. Give me Lamentations real quick.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 7. Our fathers have sinned and are not.
And the Bible says, so this is not on a topic, I don't believe. Is it? Let's say, so like the other one, this is our topic of fog. Oh, okay. So, give me one verse above.
We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
Okay, so basically, we have given our hand. Your hand is everything you work for. Everything we work for brings bread or food to the Assyrians. Today, everything you work for gives bread to who? The white man. Imagine you're at work, it's a 12-hour shift, and guess who gets rich of it? If you work for McDonald's, here and you open a shop 6 o'clock so people can eat, you're open up a shop so that shop owner can get rich, so that shop owner's kids can go to college. You work hard and flip burgers and work hard and sweat so the white man can get rich, so McDonald's can expand. Your hands bring bread to somebody else, and guess what? You get the pennies. Do you know your average McDonald's here makes in one day thousands of pounds, thousands, man. All the drinks and milkshakes and everything they sell and burgers and all sorts make thousands. And meanwhile, in a whole day, you probably make about £30. If you're on that £8 an hour and you're the 6-hour shift, you make about £30. But in that same day, that same 24 hours, you made a white man rich, thousands of pounds, man. I was a teenager, I used to work in McDonald's, man. And we used to cash up at the end. And literally tens of thousands in one day. So imagine by Saturday, how much you made him. And that same day, I made £30, man. Your hands bring a next man bread. And that's with any job. You know what I mean? You work in a doctor surgery, whatever, you make the NHS millions, man. You're a nurse, forget about it, man. All the medicine and everything that you know what I mean, you give people. The work you've done funds the government. Meanwhile, you get paid pennies, man. We done?
Our fathers have sinned.
And this is the reason why our fathers have sinned, man. We're in the ghettos, we're in the ends, we're in poverty, no food in the cupboards, cockroaches, mice. Why? Because our fathers have sinned. Before we were born into poverty. Why? Because our fathers made the golden calf, man. Our fathers wanted to be Christian, wanted to be Muslim, broke the Most High's laws. That's why we went into slavery. That's why we're here now. Because our fathers have sinned. We done?
And are not.
And they're dead, not here no more. They're not. You know what I mean? Our fathers our great-great-grandfathers broke the commandments, man. And they ain't here now. But we're still suffering the punishments of them. We done?
And we have borne.
And we today have borne their iniquity. To bore means to carry something. They're sin and they're gone. And now it's passed on to us, man. That's what the scripture's talking about. We done?
Our servants have ruled over us.
And servants have ruled over us. People that were supposed to serve. Now we go to them. We beg a servant for a day off. A man that's supposed to serve you. A man that eats pork and disgusting. The caveman that goes to South Africa and rapes their women, men, and children, man. A man that in the law of England in the 1600s, it was okay to marry a 30-year-old girl. That was their law, man. And now he rules over us. Now we got to beg him for time off. Please get time off. I can't. Oh, man. You know what I mean? We got to beg him. We go in front of a judge, a white judge, in child support court, and he makes a decision for us. He goes, okay, well, you got a stable job. Yes, job stable. You got no priors. Yeah, you can see him on the weekend. Can you believe that? That ain't degrading. Come on, man. This man's probably a homosexual, man. Usually the judges have a freaky lives when you hear about them. And we go to servants Servants rule over us. Indian man rule over us, man. We sweep their floors in their shops and their news agents. They rule over us, man. And in Pakistan, they have sex with donkeys, man. Can you believe that? And now they rule over us. So, lucky we done?
There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand.
And no one will save us out of their hand, man. Where? Who saved us yet? Marcus Garvey tried. Malcolm X died. We're still in the ghetto, man. No one will save us out of their hand. We done?
We got our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness.
And we get our bread by the power of our life, man. We get paid by the skin of our teeth. Your bread is your livelihood, how you eat and so forth, how you live. And we get that with perils, man. Just keep the lights on. A black man got to work 3, 4, 5 jobs, man. We get our bread with peril. At this time, it was literal. But today, we get our bread with perils, man. Just for a black man to live good. Just for a black man to live decent, man. All a black man wants is some light, some heat. Is that too much? Is it? Don't every man... I'm not... what's the word? I'm not doing that for right. Like a pipe, for a bit of heat. And a bit of food in my belly and some nice clothes in my back. And just to get that, you got to go through perils, man. So to get that, you got to wake up 8 in the morning, half an hour lunch break. Get back, man. Half an hour's done, man. Sometimes you can't get one. You can't, man. You're busy. What can I do, man? Then the tax man, forget about it. Robs all that you work for. Just for us to just live, get bread. Bread is the necessity of every man. Just to get that, you come to perils, man. Hard times. Perils mean hard times. We done?
Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine.
Again, talking about our skin was talking about Babylon. At Babylon, you know what I mean? The brothers here were starving, hungry, and anything about biology, black people, when they're hungry, they get darker. Whereas white people, when they're hungry, they get lighter. So our skin was black like an oven. You go in the oven, even today, our oven today inside is black. Why? Because there's fire in there. So when you turn it off, all the coal and carbon builds up. So say my skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. You know, just like today, black, you know what I mean? The famine out there today, man. Black people, you know, we ain't living, we're surviving. We think we're living because we're not in chains no more. We're not living, man. We get our bread by, you know what I mean? We're starving, man. We don't have what we used to have. We don't live like how we used to live. We're just getting by. You know what I mean? If you're so free, black man, quit your job and see what happens tomorrow. In a second, your money will dry up, man. I don't care how much savings you have. If you're really rich, you have money to live on. In a second, all your shit will dry up, man. And that's how we're living, man. We're in a famine, but we don't think we are, because you know what I mean. The white man gives us some benefits. So like, yeah. Any other question? No. Come off that a second. Don't exit though. Top, I think. Top left or top right. Is that it there? Yeah. That enter that for me as well, so people can sign in. And make sure you press the link for signing in, yeah? No, sorry, give me Hebrews 8 and 8.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 8 and verse 8, for finding fault with them. And
the Bible, the Most High found fault with us, man. Christians read scripture and say the Most High found fault with the commandments. He found fault with us, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with the commandments. The commandments are good, as Paul said. You know what I mean? What's wrong with not eating pork, man? Not getting high blood pressure and diabetes, man? What's wrong with not having sex with a man's wife? That's a good thing, man. The Most High didn't find fault with the Lord, found fault with us. We're the ones that wanted to have sex with a man's wives. We're the ones that wanted to eat the pork, man. The fault was with us. We done?
For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel.
So because we didn't keep the commandments of the Most High, the Lord, so you know what? I got to make a new covenant with these, like, man. Because they broke my last one. I made an agreement. I made a contract. They broke it. So you know what? I got to make a new covenant, man. New agreement, a new contract. We done?
And with the house of Judah.
And with the house of Judah. Anyone knows the history of Israel was split in half. So basically, the most talking about all of Israel. Northern and southern, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We done?
And with the house of Judah, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day in the day when they took them by the hand to lead them
So
out of the land.
the Lord made us a covenant in the wilderness, man. Read about it in the wilderness. Moses made a covenant, you know, 10 commandments, the stones, tablets, you know, we made it with blood and so forth. Saying not according to that way in the wilderness, we done.
Because they continued not in my covenant.
And the reason why the Lord don't want that same covenant, because we didn't continue in it, man. We're the problem. We weren't the commandments. We're the one that didn't continue in the covenant, man. It's like you made a covenant with a man and say, listen, I'll fix your car and you pay me on Friday. And the man don't pay you on Friday. He's broken the covenant, man. Like these record producers, when they sign an artist, they have a covenant, a contract. Say, listen, we'll pay you this $1 million advance, whatever. You can go buy whatever car you want and this and splash out, but we want 10 albums from you. And this man makes 9 albums. He's broken the covenant, man. He's broken the contract. We got a contract with the Lord. And in our contract is we can't eat pork, man. We can't serve other gods, man. We can't have white women, man. We can't smoke spliffs. We can't be drillers and trappers and all that stuff. And all the things black people do today, we broke that covenant. So because of that, the Lord said, you know what? I got to make a new covenant, man. You know what I mean? I got to, you know, make a brand new covenant because this one broken. Well, what's it called? Contract. They breached this contract. So I got to make a new one. We done?
And they regarded them not, saith the Lord.
And the Lord didn't regard us. The Lord goes, they broke my covenant. I didn't regard them. You've been in slavery. That's the Lord not regarding you, man. You've been in poverty. That's the Lord not regarding you. You've been on the park bench. You know what I mean? You've been gunned down by the police. That's the good Lord not regarding you. The Lord said, listen, they didn't keep my commandments. You know what? I didn't regard them, man. When you disregard something, like, whatever, man. Whatever happens to them, it ain't my problem. We done?
Well, this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel.
And this is the covenant. This is Christians talk about the new covenant, the new covenant. This is the covenant. We done?
That I'll make with the house of Israel.
And who's the covenant with?
The house of Israel.
So it ain't for everybody, man. Christians talk about new covenant, man. Yeah, there's a new covenant, there's a new contract, but it's only for black people, it ain't for white people, it ain't for Christians, it ain't for the Episcopalian, the Methodist, and the Baptist. The new covenant is with Israel, just like the old covenant was with Israel, man. If I got a new car, that means I used to have an old car. If I got a new covenant, it means I had an old covenant, man. Christians didn't have an old covenant with the Most High, man. White people didn't have a covenant with the Most High, man. Arabs and Pakistanis didn't have an old covenant with the Most High. So therefore, they can't have a new one, man. We done?
I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind.
And what's the Lord going to do?
Put my laws into their mind.
And that's the new covenant, black man. The laws in your mind, meaning you actually care about this. It's something you care about, man. Something you think about, man. The law needs to be in your mind. That's what you have to do, black man. Put the law in. If the law is in your mind, you won't kill no black man. Guns could be elite. Guns could be growing on trees, black man, and you won't kill no black man. You won't murder no black man. Drugs could be growing on trees, man. Could be cocaine bags everywhere. Could be dealers everywhere. And you won't smoke drugs, man. You won't sell drugs, man. Because the law is in your mind. But you think the white man can save you. You think, well, the white man says the guns are illegal, so therefore we're safe. That's not how you get safe. You get safe when you follow this new command, this new covenant, man, and put the law in your inward parts, man. That will stop black on black crime. That will stop black women from being whores. If you're a black man and you're scared, you know every black man thinks about this. I know dang about it. Don't you think about this? Don't ever flash in your mind, you think, raw. What if my daughter turns out to be a whore one day, man? That comes in every black man's mind, man. And guess what? If every black man put the law in their inward parts, put it in their mind, you wouldn't have to worry about that, man. But what does a black man think about in the UK? Well, you know, hopefully my daughter's safe because, you know, it's against the law to rape, but people to rape. Well, my daughter should be safe because I feel safe because, you know, the white man said it's against the law for a man to have sex with an under 16-year-old. Meanwhile, R. Kelly's been having sex with 13-year-olds, man. The white man is not how you get safe. The white man's law is not how you get safe, black man. It's by keeping the laws in your mind, man. Thinking about them, man. Doing them. Something you actually care about, man. We done.
And write them in their heart.
And write it in your heart, man. Your heart's your mind. Something you think about. No, I can't eat that. I can't do that. No, I can't do that, man. Fighting temptations. I can't have sex with a white woman. I can't have sex with her. She got a man. I can't smoke that. It's wrong, man. That's how we're safe, black man. Not by the white man's laws, man. Not by the white man's law. The white man's law said you can't have sex with a minor, but R. Kelly still did it, man. The white man's law said drugs are illegal and the drugs in prison, man. The white man's law said that guns are illegal in England and people still shoot each other like crazy, man. Like a Western out here, man. Like a cowboy and Western, the way brothers are shooting each other out here, man. I saw a video in London, a brother shooting in broad daylight, man. With the it was captioned, "Look at the WAP." Get him shooting in daylight, man. So again, that's what will save every black and Hispanic man. You keep his commandments, man. Keep going.
And I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people.
And that's how you become a people. At the moment, we're not a people, man. Like, you know, you got the Arabs. You know what I mean? They're a nation of people. You got the white man, the British, a nation of people. The Lord don't see us as a people, man. We're not a people. We're doing what we want to do, eating what we want to eat, having sex what we want to eat, having sex what we want to have sex with. When we keep the commandments, we're gonna be a people to the Most High. Logan said, you know what? Those are my people, man. Look at them as a nation of people right there. Keep going.
And they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother.
Go to something else. No sweat. Give me Matthew 5:27.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery.
So again, you know, Christ saying, you know, in the law, them of old time, that's Moses and, you know, the prophets, man. So you've heard, you know, this law already. You can't commit adultery. Our people knew it. You read on.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery.
So Christ said, okay, saying, you know, okay, if you like not know the law, you know the law. The law said, thou shalt not commit adultery. Read on.
But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her have committed adultery with her already.
So Christ made the law even harder. Christ said, okay, you know the law. You should not commit adultery. But guess what? Christ taught the spirit of the law, man. You know what I mean? A lot of people know thou shalt not commit adultery. But does that stop brothers from committing adultery? It don't, man. You know it's wrong to speed to do 40 in a 30 mile zone. It's wrong. The speed cameras there, you get a flash. If you do 40 in a 30 mile per zone, do 40 in a 30 mile per hour zone. But does that stop brothers from still speeding? That's pressure, man. You know what I mean? He's all speeding. It don't. And likewise, man, the law said thou shalt not commit adultery. But did that stop brothers from committing adultery? It didn't, man. What stopped brothers from committing adultery is when a brother keeps the law in inward parts and say, I can't do that, man. That's a man's wife right there, man. Break up a family. What kind of brother am I if I do that, man? That's what makes a brother not commit adultery, man. Not the law itself. Not the law itself. Thou shalt not speed. Don't stop people from speeding. But when brothers go on a speed awareness course and they say, listen, man, you know what I mean? By speeding, you can kill someone. And look at, you know, and they show you some old tapes of a white guy, you know, who was run down by a drunk driver or speeding driver. Brothers go, you know what? Yeah, man, it's dangerous, man. I ain't doing that, man. And same with the law. Christ taught the spirit of the law, man. Keep going.
And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out.
Give me the up or below where it says, if you hate your brother in your heart, you committed murder already. But that's the point I'm getting at, man. You know what I mean? There's many laws. The law of gun crime ain't gonna stop black about crime, man. So when black men keep these commandments in their mind, man, you know what I mean? Think about it, man, and know what they're doing. The spirit of the law. You know what I mean? It's against the law to take a baby out of hospital for the first day without a car seat, man. That's just the law itself. But when you think about it, you go, you know what? It's dangerous, man. I could harm a baby. And that's what makes you want to go and get that car seat, man. When a brother keeps the commandments, you know, I can't kill a brother, man. It's part of me. He's my brother, man. Both of us come out of a man's loins called Benjamin with family. He come out of Benjamin's sack. I come out of Benjamin's sack with family, man. How you gonna hate someone you both your family? That will make a man not kill him, another black man. Not no law, man. No swear. Give me Deuteronomy 28:54.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you
this is the curses. Everyone knows about Deuteronomy 28. The Lord lists curses. And this black man killing black man, you know, black and black crime, what you saw with Jamil's brother killing the brother, sister being shut down in London, and you know, loads more, man, all over the globe. This is a curse that the Lord put on our people for not following him. And this is one of the curses. The Lord, the man that is tender among you, the man that is loving and caring. You done?
And very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother.
And that's what you're seeing here, man. That's why a brother got shot in his jaw and his chest. Because a man's eye is evil towards his brother, man. That's what you see when a man selling another man crack cocaine, man, selling drugs, man. His eye is evil towards his brother, man. When a man wants to have sex with your wife, man, just to prove a point, that's what you're seeing here, the curse. The Lord put it on us. Why? Because we wouldn't follow him. We wouldn't keep his commandments, man. You know, brothers actually do that. Brothers hate you and go, I'm going to have sex with his wife, man. Just have something over you. Record it and show you. Or just keep it in their head. I know, yes, I beat his woman, you know. People do that, man. Just have one over you and boast about it. That's because we don't keep the laws of the Most High, man. Look at curses on our people, man. And these curses are so black, man. You'll see these curses and go, you know what? I had enough of this, man. How do we change? And then come to the I.S.U.P.K. But this is the problem, though. He's like, the Lord in the Bible, in the book of Isaiah 1, the Lord said, the more I beat you, like you want more. The Lord put the curse on you, so you go, you know, I'm tired of roaches, man. I'm tired of black and black crime, man. I want to send my kids to school and know to be safe. You know what? Let's keep the commandments, man. But the more the Lord beats us, the more we rebel more, man. Black on black crime. Now homosexuality is a new thing. Brothers, you know what I mean? The Lord shows you that, you know what I mean? The Lord put AIDS in our neighborhood. Black men are number one in AIDS. That was so the black men say, you know what? We gotta leave the homosexual shit alone. And we become homosexuals even more, man. You know what I mean? It's like you keep going.
And towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
There you go. Give me Exodus 2 and 9.
The book of Exodus, chapter 2 and verse 9. And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, take this child away, and bless it for me.
So we talk about Moses. So Moses was what's the Bible called? A bushel. What's the Bible called it? Moses was put in a basket because at the time they was killing all the children in Egypt. So for his safety, his mom put him in a basket. She made a bushel, put him under water. You know, everyone knows Pharaoh's daughter saw him. She liked him. You know, she looked at him and goes, nice child this is, man. You know what I mean? To give Moses to his sister. I said, look after him, nurse him for me. We done?
And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, take this child away and nurse it for me, and I will give thee thy wages.
I said, you know, again, people think that slavery in Egypt was slavery today, man. Exactly the same. People think it was whips and chains and hard labor. It was slavery today. The Lord, what we did in Egypt was same slavery today. So what's the Lord saying then? The Lord saying, black man, today you're in slavery, man. The people think, nah, because this ain't slavery. Egypt was slavery. The woman just said, nurse child, and I'll give you your wages, man. Meaning Moses' sister was paid to do what she does. The same way you're paid to do what you do. Being paid don't mean you're in slavery. The Israelites here was in slavery, man. The Bible calls it slavery. The Bible said, I'll put you into Egypt again, which is hard bondage, and no man shall buy you. This is slavery. And guess what? Moses' daughter was paid, even though it was slavery. You're paid today, you're still a slave, man. Whether you got a good wage, whether you're Floyd Mayweather with a $40 million watch, you're still a slave, man. Just a higher paid slave, that's all. Moses' daughter got wages and we're still slaves, man. Being paid don't mean, having a wage slip don't mean you're not a slave, man. Having what, a P45 don't mean you're not a slave, man. Paying taxes don't mean you're free, man. You're still a slave. Read that one more time.
Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, take the child away and nurse it.
So she said, like a midwife, take the child, nurse it, you know, change the nappy and so forth. We done? Like a, what do they call them today? Like a childminder or like a nanny. So you take the child away and nurse him, and nurse means like, you know, to feed him and so forth. We done?
And I will give thee thy wages.
And I'll pay you. And this is still slavery. The Lord called this slavery, man. You know, the Lord called this bondage. And she was paid for doing this. And in Israel today, we got many black women who are nurses. You know what I mean? So that's the point I'm making. What we done?
And the woman took the child and nursed it. And the child grew. And she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter.
And the child grew, got big, you know, come of age. You know what I mean? And the child went to Pharaoh's daughter, man. The same daughter that said, nurse him for me, make sure he's strong. And as he got older, he went to Pharaoh's daughter. Keep going.
And he became her son.
And he became her son. You know what I mean? And she looked after him. She liked the child in the first place, took him on board, put him in the house, and he became her son. You done?
And she called his name Moses.
And she called his name Moses. Moses, I think, means drawn out. Marsha means drawn out because he was drawn from the water. You done?
And she said, because I drew him out of water.
There you go. Because she drew him from the water, she called him named Moses. You done?
And it came to pass in those days when Moses was grown that he went out unto his brethren.
So Moses got big now, and he went out to his brethren. You know what I mean? He went in the ends. He went to the ghettos. He went to Handsworth. He went to Hockley, Brooklyn, Bronx. He went to go see how his brothers are doing, man. You know what I mean? He wants to know where he comes from. Wants to know, you know, what stock he comes from, whose people are. You done?
And looked on their burdens.
Looked at their burdens, man. He saw black people working three jobs, keep the light on. He saw black people getting gunned down by the police. He saw, you know, black on black crime. He saw black women putting the fingers in black man's face. So all that, man. So all our burdens, all the hardship we go through, we done.
And looked on their burdens, and he spied an Egyptian smiting an Hebrew.
And he saw, remember the Egyptians are our slave masters, man. And he saw an Egyptian hitting a Hebrew. He saw the Metropolitan Police. He saw Trident gunning down Mark Duggan, man. He saw the policeman choking Rashawn Charles, man. He saw the slave master hitting one of the slaves, man. Moses saw Mike Brown being killed right here, man. Moses saw police brutality, man. You saw the racist LAPD killing black people. You saw Mark Duggan being gunned down, man. You saw Daniel Atkinson being tasered by the police, man. That's what Moses saw. You saw the slave master hitting one of his own people. We done?
One of his brethren, and he looked this way and that way.
And Moses looked left and right. You know, he's seeing if anyone's watching. This way and that way. We done?
And that way. And when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian.
And he killed the Egyptian. You saw, you know what I mean? You saw the policeman bothering Mike Brown. You saw the white man killing his people. And he killed him, man. Which was wrong. That was murder. You know what I mean? But Moses did it, man. You know what I mean? We done?
And hid him in the sand.
And hid him in the sand, buried him. You know what I mean? He didn't want any questions. Anyone said dead body, like, yo, who's this? Who killed this man? You know what I mean? He didn't want no investigation, man. So he buried him in the sand. We done?
And when he went out the second day, behold, 2 men of the Hebrews strove together.
So what did Moses see? You know, black man, you see every day, man. Moses saw the white man killing black people. And the next day, again, what did Moses see?
2 men of the Hebrews strove together.
So what that mean? Get in my line, we'll give it a shot real quick. Let me ask the class. What, man still have Super Bowls nowadays? I thought I got played out. You got them? I thought everyone had regular systems nowadays, man. And they take up space in the boot, innit? No boot left. £10 chatting, man. But could I buy a bigger certificate? Laura? Okay. You want to give it a shot, Langaba?
Basically, the first day Moses saw in today's terms, Moses saw white people oppressing black people, murdering black people. Then the next day he came, he saw black on black crime.
There you go. Moses saw Mark Duggan being killed by the police. He saw Rashawn Charles choked by the police. And the next day, guess what he also saw? He saw Tafari killed Derek Myers. You know what I mean? The next day he saw that Tottenham gang killed Tanisha Melbourne. You know what I mean? He saw what else is he? He saw B6 versus Hansworth. He saw Peckham versus Brixton. He saw the policeman. He saw the slave master oppressing the slaves. And he also saw the slaves oppressing the slaves also, man. That's what Moses saw. That's what we see today, man. We done?
And when out the second day, behold, 2 men of the Hebrews
Two men of the Hebrews strove together, fought together, man. 2 men fighting.
And he said to him that did the wrong, wherefore smitest thou thy fellow?
I said to him that did the wrong, the man in the wrong, you know, I mean, whatever the case may be, but the man that owed the money or the man that stole, said to him, yo, why you fighting your brother, man? I love your brother, man. We done?
And he said, who made thee a prince and a judge over us?
He goes, who put you in charge, man? Who said you rule over us? Who made you a prince over us? Who died and made you king, man? We done?
Intendest thou to kill me as thou killest the Egyptian?
He goes, what? I bet you want to kill me just like you killed that Egyptian, didn't you? So Moses heard that and I was like, raw. Seems like people know. You know, I thought I looked left and right. I thought I buried him, but the word got out, man. We done?
And Moses feared and said, surely this thing is known.
And Moses goes, yo, this thing's known. People must know about this now. We done?
Now when Pharaoh heard this thing, he sought to slay Moses.
And when Pharaoh heard this, you know, word flies and so forth. Word got back. You know what I mean? Pharaoh wanted to kill Moses, man. We dropped that. So that's black on black crime in the Bible, as well as white. So that's black people killing black people, as well as white people killing black people. That's in the Bible, man. You won't get that in your church, you know what I mean, or anywhere else. Give me a reball. Also, what's the breakdown? 49. Was it Isaiah what? The general scripture or something. What? Was it 49 or what? 15. The Gentile scripture, isn't it? Oh, go on.
Isaiah 49 and verse 15. Can a woman forget her sucking child?
Okay. So, can a woman forget a sucking child? That's a question. Anyone in class? A woman can't do it, can she? That's why A woman can't forget a sucking child. A woman, she pushes her child out, looks after him. That's why if a woman does forget a sucking child, it looks at us, whoa, what kind of mother are you, man? You know what I mean? Jeremy McCall will all up in your face, like, you're a terrible mom, man. Woman can't forget the child. Crackhead women. You watch the movie Isaiah, funny enough, we're reading the book of Isaiah. Halle Berry in the movie was a crackhead, and she put her son down to get high, but then what did she do the next day? Went to go find him. You know why? Because women can't forget the child. After that, Halle Berry was what? The child got adopted to a nice family or whatnot. And Halle Berry being broke, fought for the child, had to get him back, and in the end she got him back. That's because women can't forget a child, man. Women push their child out, hold them for 9 months, suckle them, and they can't forget the children. They love their children, man. You read about it in the book of Kings as well, when Solomon was king, and there's 2 women fighting over a baby. So the answer is no, a woman can't forget a sucking child. We done?
That she should not have compassion on the son of her womb.
And the woman has compassion on the son of her womb, especially women. They have compassion, man. The son, you know what I mean? Dads are more harder, but women, you know, compassion. They love their children, they love their sons and their daughters and so forth. They have compassion on the child that they brought forth. We done?
Yea, they may forget.
So the Lord saying, so I can read it one more time.
Yea, they may forget.
So the Lord's make a comparison to him and us, Israel, and the woman and the child. The Lord's saying, can a woman forget about a child? No. So likewise, the same way a woman can't forget about a child, they may forget. Everybody else may forget about black people picking cotton. The white man wants to take slavery out of the curriculum. Give it 10 more years, kids will never even know that we were slaves. They'll be like, I don't know about that, I don't know history, man. They want to forget about it. They want to put it in the past. They'll say, oh, I was old school, man. Forget about that, man. They may forget, man. But the same way how a woman has compassion on a child and loves a child, the Lord loves us also, man. The Lord said, can a woman forget about a child? So how the hell am I going to forget about you, man? Can a woman push out a child and leave him on the doorstep? No, she can't. And any woman that does is known to be a bad woman. And the Lord said the same way they don't forget about their children, I can't forget about you, man. They may forget. Your pastor might say, put it in the past. School system might say, put it in the past. Your grandma might say, forget about it now, man. The white man's changed now. It's new. Everyone around you may forget. The Lord said they may forget, meaning everyone, man. Come on, man. You're not a bitter, man. You're bitter. You can't live like this. You got a chip on your shoulder, man. That was years ago. Them same white people, they ain't here today. The Lord said they may forget. And all that is them forgetting. Them saying, oh, come on, man. We give you Black History Month, man. Shut up, man. You're bitter, man. You got to move forward. You can't live in the past. That's them telling you to forget. The Lord said they may forget about it. We done?
Yet will I not forget thee.
But the Lord said, I won't forget you, man. I don't forget the cotton you picked. The same way a woman don't forget about a child. A woman, when a woman has a baby for the first time, they don't even sleep, man. My sister told me how she used to sleep, or my sister goes, she used to sleep rough, you know, roll over and stuff. And when she had a baby, somehow out of the blue, started sleeping in one space. No, she wouldn't roll over and crush a baby. That's why a woman loves a child. And Lord said, I can't forget about you, man. The same way a woman that sleeps bad can't sleep bad no more. The same way the Lord is like, I can't forget you, man. I can't forget you. The same way, has a woman ever forgot to feed a child? Like, oh, I forgot, man. No, she don't, man. Have you ever forgot to pick your kids for school? You never forget, man. And likewise, the Lord don't forget about you. The Lord don't forget about the cotton you picked. The Lord don't forget about all your women that got raped. The Lord don't forget about you working 9 to 5. The Lord don't forget about Mark Duggan and Michelle and Charles, man. The Lord ain't forgotten about all the black men that was castrated. The Lord don't forget about all the black men hung upside down, man. And the black men with their bellies cut open. And then black babies that got fed as alligator bait, man. The Lord ain't forgotten about that. The Lord ain't forgotten about what's called the Willie Lynch letter about how to rip a nigger in half, man. Tie a man to one horse and another horse and split him apart. The Lord ain't forgot that. The same way how a woman don't forget about a child. The same way the woman feeds the child breakfast every morning, dinner every morning, picks him up from school every day. She don't go, oh man, I was in the club, I forgot, man. Woman don't forget a child, and the Lord don't forget about you, black man. Keep going.
Verse 17. Verse 16. Behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. Thy children shall make haste. Thy destroyers and they that made thee waste shall go forth of thee. So that's how it, yeah. Let's talk about basically Lord's gonna drive out all our enemies, man. You know what I mean? Look, I've written you upon my hands. You know, I remember you. If that answers your question, give me a 1 or a con. Give me the reball real quick. I know you want Jaffa cakes, innit? I know you want Jaffa cake, innit? For real? Oh, yeah, okay. The reborn, yeah? Martin's a reborn, yeah? I know you want Jaffa cake, innit? Get the reborn Magnum or something. Any info you can get on that.
But you can pull him up. You can pull him up or let me see if we can get him real quick.
I can't remember what his name is though. It's a white man. That's all I know.
You got 30 years.
Probably got more than that. I think he's got about 38 years.
All right.
I can't remember what his name is.
Was he a physiotherapist?
Was it him? How much did it say?
You mean Paul Edmonds, gun dealer? Yeah.
One, make a new or wider boring in the cylinders of an international combustion engine.
So in England, we have something called a rebore. What it is, brothers hate each other so much and they need a gun so much that they turn a gun that's what a replica. A replica is like a fake gun. It has a trigger, it pulls everything, but the parts inside are not made, not in there. And a brother will bore the hole in the gun and turn it into a real gun, make it to a real gun. So despite any gun laws or being illegal from the 1600s, it don't matter. What you got to do, black man, change yourself. We got to love each other. Because despite any laws, a black man will find a way to kill another black man. It's like, yeah.
What gun? A plastic gun?
No, it's metal. You decided, if you go to a gun store in England, you see guns in there, and you pull them, click, you click it, everything's fine, but the parts in there to fire bullets, not in there. But brothers find the parts, man. You know, the hole in the gun is blocked off by a piece of metal, and they drill it open. Hence, what's called a rebore. Bores when you bore it open, they reopen it. You know what I mean? That brothers do. So that's what you said something.
Usually, it's a plant shooter. But what I was going to say is, they hate their brothers so much with rebores. It's not to blow people's hands off. They're willing to blow their own.
God.
Just to kill their own brothers.
And that's another thing as well. As the brother said, rebores are known for being faulty sometimes. Sometimes the brothers don't drill the hole properly, so pieces of metal hang around the sides. So when the bullet comes through the barrel, it pops and explodes, boom. You know what I mean? And it's in times past to blowing people's fingers off and hands off. So people test them, man. They test them, and you know what I mean? Despite having the risk of your hand blowing off, people take that risk, man. It's lucky I love my fingers. No man that owes me £10 is gonna cost me my fingers. No man that owes me a PlayStation game is gonna cost me my fingers. Nah. Sleep with my wife, take her, man. She's a whore anyway. But I'll keep my fingers though. You know, these fingers are gonna get me a new wife. You get me? I can't punch a new number's girl. I can't punch a number in my phone if I got no fingers. I need to put a number in my phone, man. I need my thumbs and my fingers to do such a thing. So I can give me oh man, let me get it real quick. His name was something Edmonds, hands with gun dealer or something. And there's Nasser as well, you know. Give me his name is Paul Edmonds. 2018 this is
'Cause
and this is the devil, black man. This is, imagine it. Remember I told you, black man, that devils get paid because you can't behave. Devils get paid because you hate your brother. Look at this, man. Another devil getting paid, man, because you hate your brother. And guess who signed it to? Not white people, to black people, man. Making a killing, selling you illegal bullets and rebores that he's making in his house. All he got to do is get himself a drill and a little drilling kit, and he makes a killing, man. Look at that. Get the caption at the top.
Pensioner convicted of supplying guns and ammunition
and
to criminal gangs.
This is a nice little white guy here, man. Old pensioner, you know what I mean? You know, pensioner, that means he's worked, what? I mean, 60 years. You know, it's good old English citizen, man. Retired, getting a government, some monthly money from the government, man. And even he don't like black people, man. What's a black man gonna do with a gun in hands with? Go target practice and kill black people? And is he bothered? And this is the guy that you see in Tesco and say, no, go on. You know the ones there, you see me in Tesco traffic, no, go on, man. And he wants you dead. He's like, I don't care what they do. Here's the reason why a young 17-year-old woman, Tanisha Melbourne's dead, man. Probably the gun that he saw got her killed. He's the reason why brother got shot the other day, not far from here in his chest and in his face. And his mom can't see him no more, man. His mom can't see him no more. His father can't see him no more because this devil here, man. Like, read on.
Paul Edmonds was able to walk through customs at Heathrow Airport with weapons he was supplying to criminals.
And this man, he didn't make reballs, like, yeah. This man was smuggling them in. You know what I mean? For European countries, usually. Countries like Turkey and so forth have guns. I mean, this man being a pensioner, you know, so such a nice, respectable pensioner white man, walked right through customs, man. And his guns end up on the streets of Handsworth and Tottenham and Toxteth and Brixton and Peckham, man. You done? And if black people loved each other and kept his commandments, it wouldn't matter how much guns he sold in. It wouldn't matter how much drugs he smuggled in. He'll have no customers. This man have no customers to sell him to. But because we hate each other, we get to keep his pensions heated on through Christmas. You know what I mean? We're the reason why his grandkids come around. A couple of weeks back, I had a fat turkey, man, and Christmas lights. We're the reason why. Because we hate each other, man. So like, drop that. That's enough on that anyway. Give me despite guns, really, give one more, man. Give me one here real quick. Burger bar, jail for 47 years. Selling guns. What do they do, man? They get antiques, exchange them.
I remember just at least 32 years old. So.
Yeah. So it's anything for the reboard. If you don't, then it's like it, but it's anything for the reboard, huh?
This one probably more. The guns that they was getting was from an ex-army soldier.
No sweat, no sweat. Last week, give me Jeremiah 4:22. But the fact is, your brothers make reballs, you know what I mean? Drill holes in it, do whatever they gotta do, convert it, and they got a new gun in the street, man. So the laws got nothing to do with that. Brothers will find a way, man. People are throwing acid in people's face in London. Brother, everyone knows London got the highest knife crime. You know what I mean? People find a way to kill each other, man. So the white man laws ain't what we need. We gotta love each other, man.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish.
The laws will be foolish. Only a fool will kill his own people, man. Imagine that Pakis hate us, white men hate us. The common thing to do will be to stick together. Or for you to kill your own army, that's foolish, man. God said our people's foolish, we done.
For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
And we don't know the Most High. We go to church, we bang tamarines, we think we're godly. We do not know the Most High, man. If we knew the Most High, we wouldn't eat pork. If we knew the Most High, we would love our brothers. If we knew the Most High, we wouldn't sex black women and dash them away, man. If we knew the Most High, we wouldn't be homosexuals, man. We do not know the Most High as a people, we done.
They are sottish children.
Sottish is another word for stupid, man. Logo, we're stupid. Common sense. It's common sense, man. If you got a common enemy, you come together and you squash your differences afterwards, man. That is common sense. The EU was built so Europe can be one. If you know history, you know how long England been fighting against France. You know how long England was fighting against the Spanish. England conquered. Spanish had Jamaica at one time. England conquered the Spanish and took Jamaica off them. They've always been in beef, but they knew something. They go, you know what? The rest of the world want ours, man. Let's just band together for now, and any differences we'll sort it out, man. And we got the Indian man with shops in our neighborhoods, the white man killing black people, man. Black people are lost, and we find time to kill each other. You know why? Because we're sottish, we're foolish, and the Bible says, man, we done.
And they have none understanding.
And they have none understanding, no understanding. We don't understand anything. We think it's okay to smoke weed, okay to be homosexual, Christian, and so forth. We done.
They are wise to do evil.
We're wise to do what?
Evil.
And we're wise to do evil, man. The white, you know what that means? The white man makes replicas. We hate our brother so much. We find ways how to make it legal, man. We find ways how to make a gun that don't work. The white man makes guns illegal. We find ways to find them. The white man makes coke illegal. We find ways to find it. We find ways to get weed in prison, to smoke crack in prison, man. We are wise to do evil, man. That's the problem. We're meant to be wise to do good, man. Put all our strength in doing this, man. Doing camp, raising up blacks, Hispanics. We put all our strength into doing evil, man. You know, it's black coke comes through customs and so forth. We find ways to get it over, man. Drugs are hard smuggling, but we find a way. Because we're wise to do evil, the Bible says, man. But with that, I'm gonna hand it over to priest and prophet. 1,000, yeah. Douglas Bar with the announcements, and that's the class.
Security announcements.
It's the next one.
Security.
Not yet. Not yet. Not you know. But read it for me. Check on over there.
Yeah, the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We had the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding GEN.YAHANNA. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves on the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi, chapter 3, and 8 through 10. I.S.U.P.K means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, Feast of Purim, February 17th,
18th and 19th.
February 18th and 19th.
Purim, February 18th and 19th. Make sure you come here. That's B18 5PW. Make sure you come, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? So I would come if I was you. You done?
All Akim and Aqua check the bulletin board in the hallway and to check all I.S.U.P.K social media. If anyone wants to become a troop in the school, to start wearing all black, boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. With that rising face to east.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shankar, Yahweh, Malakov, Daba'ah, Batazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nafaninawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Basalaknawa, Kabawafnawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawafinawa, Wala'ah, Dabayainawa, Walasaya one, Abba, Hawashainawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Lakam, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahafapara, Iwalonium, Amen. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Baba Kasha, Nafananawa, Haka, Laraka'ah, Kalmakala, Bakal Madawa, Haka, Laftaha, Hamatazarayim, Haka, Lahakuyam, Hamafim, Haka, Arakawa, Hatama Lagarashan, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, the water, Aman. And in the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi, thank you. So be it. The blessings, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahawashi, Wa Mayaka'ala, Wa Alahayim, Matazabiyah, Ala-Wapyahana, Ha-Ala-Wapyam, Ha-Saranyam, Ha-Kotazayanyam, Ha-Kaligalyam, Wa-Wapyam, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, the water, Aman. And in the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahawashi, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahanna, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahawashi, thank you. So be it. And the curses, blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh, listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, and shame into the pockets of the rich of Israel, that refuse to give to the school, force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary, send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the Edomites, and the nations, and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Pastor Komatazi, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift death to all the heathen that stand in the way, or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the terrorists, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and destroy. Call the terrorists to come against America and the UK and destroy them in their stronghold. Let America shake. Let the UK shake at the hands of terrorists. Let Yahweh shine. Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers, and through all the heathen that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by the media, cause it to be spread throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh, thank you always. So be.
The blessings to bless Israel. Yahweh,
Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barak Kanawa, Yasha'ala, Wahabayah, Topayah, Barak, Rapah, Magan, the Gordon family, the Bennett family, the George family, Itara, Carmel, Alishai, Zaira, Shania, Nariah. Let me see one carrot.
All Israel. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh, bless us and Israel and the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. In the name of Yahweh, thank you, so be it. One courtesy salute to the teachers.
Men of Israel. Amajam.
Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yoshabrakafah.
Yahweh Hashem Yoshabrakafah. Yajamata. One kiss Sar. One kiss to sisters. Men of Israel. Amajam Shabbat. Amajam. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alatah Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shema Alatah Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yajamata. Class dismissed.